Charles.
Look, technically you can make a case that the resolution to go to war against al-Qaeda in 2001 would cover this because ISIS is a descendant of al-Qaeda. Of course, it didn't exist at the time, but it isn't as if al-Qaeda issues membership cards or passports, so there's no way to have a strict definition. It's not a country. So you could say this is sort of an element of al-Qaeda. You can also do it on the basis of the Iraq War resolution by arguing that the border between Syria and Iraq no longer exists in the real world, so any war to defend Iraq or to get the bad guys out of Iraq, which is authorized in 2002, wouldn't necessarily extend into what is now a no man's land. You can do that. But a president, even though he might have the authority to go ahead and act unilaterally, shouldn't. It's constitutionally indecent. And the two Bushes, the one who did the first Iraq War and the one who did the second Iraq War, both claimed and tried to preserve the authority of the office in saying, I don't need the authorization, it already exists, but they nonetheless went ahead and got it. And that is the constitutionally decent thing to do. Obama should be the one. He's the president. He came up with the strategy. He's asking for a commitment of the nation into a war which, incidentally, he won't even name the operation, which is really a way of declaring his sort of ambivalence again. He's the one who is responsible for bringing a resolution and getting it done. And he shouldn't wait for elections. He always uses elections as an excuse of not doing things. It's one of the great deficits of his administration.
And it's important to remember that George W. Bush did get resolutions on both those military actions. That's very important to keep in mind. But the other thing is Congress is dropping the ball.